Hi, my name is Isaiah. Welcome to the ICR channel and welcome back to the E3 2021 special. And I made myself a bingo card. This is my first time making a bingo card. This is my prediction for the Nintendo Direct that's gonna happen on the 15th of June. That's the last day of E3. I feel confident about my prediction. So this is my whole bingo card. I really want to see the Nintendo Direct for E3 because we haven't had that in a while. The last Direct that we had was in February of 2021. It was okay. I was disappointed that they didn't talk about Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel. They did, but they just said, hey, we're gonna talk about this later this year, just not at that moment. So it better be E3 Nintendo, because I made a whole bingo card and I will share it with you guys. The first thing I want to get out of the way is the Zelda 35th anniversary. Will Nintendo ever talk about this? I have no idea, dude. And next up is a Star Wars Hunter game that they will be talking about because they did announce it in the February Direct, and I have no idea what the game is, and I hope to see it in the Direct. And the next up is the 3D Donkey Kong. It's a rumor. If it's true, then I'll mark it off. But that's why I put it as 3D Donkey Kong, because people are debating or just talking about whether if the new Donkey Kong game will be 3D or 2D in the 3D look, like the Donkey Kong Tropical Country, whatever. Because I never played a Donkey Kong game in my entire life, actually. But I'm putting it out there as a guess. Hopefully I get a bingo. But the next up is the Game Builder Garage new info that I put on there. They did announce or release a trailer of the Game Builder Garage. They did have a video uploaded on the Nintendo YouTube channel just talking about what the Game Builder Garage is. I don't know if it's on the English version or the American version, because I saw it on the Japan version just talking about it. I don't know if they're going to talk about it a little bit more in depth with the Direct, but if they do, then cool. That helps me with my bingo. The one thing, it's an obvious thing that Nintendo will do, or it'll be surprising if they don't talk about it, but I'm expecting, or we're all expecting, a Smash character reveal. I have no idea who it is. I'm not going to place a bet, but if I had to, which is why I didn't put it in the bingo card, because I don't have a real expectation of who it is. I'm still holding on to Goku. Also expect Sora from Kingdom Hearts, because everyone was talking about it, and I'm like, I can see that happening since Square Enix, and they were able to put Cloud and Sephiroth into it. So if they manage to put Sora in it, I'll be totally fine with it. I actually want a Sonic character, like any Sonic character that I expect, because Sonic is just there. Shadow, Tails, Eggman, whatever. I expect a Smash character reveal that would blow me away. I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to hold back on my expectations, because that is actually bad. I am not going to have high expectations for a Smash reveal, because recently I've been playing Pyra and Mithra on Smash. I bought the DLC. I bought them, and I'm having a good time playing with them. So I don't know if Nintendo is going to do this for the Nintendo Switch Online system, but if they do manage to, I expect a 99, like a Battle Royale type style game. Because we have the Tetris, we have Pac-Man, and they used to do the Mario, but it's the 35 Mario. But if they are able to bring that back and put it as 99 Mario, that would blow my mind. But I doubt that will happen. But if they do make a 99 style game, I'll be fine with that. I'm really holding on to hope. Nintendo could literally do anything that they wanted. If they announce a Switch Pro during the Direct, even though it's going to be exclusively for games that they're going to be talking about, that's totally fine. If they manage to announce or talk about the Switch Pro during that Direct, I will mark that off on that list. Next up is the Kirby game. People were talking about it, and I've been looking at news and speculations, and I think it will most likely happen. This Direct is going to be 40 minutes long, unless if they talk about certain games in a long period of time for an unnecessary reason. I hope that they don't do that, but I can see them doing it. Next up is the Fire Emblem game. I just want to start on a new series, really, because I don't know anything about the Fire Emblem franchise, and I've been trying to get myself into it. It's just that, I don't know, I gotta find a Fire Emblem game that suits me. Now, I know that Nintendo has been talking about it earlier. They announced the Amiibo, and people didn't really like that. And they did talk about it a little bit more. If they happen to talk about it further or whatever they can, I expect a Skyward Sword info. Next up is the Metroid Prime Trilogy. I really want to play a Metroid game. I want to play Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3 in order to get myself hyped for Metroid Prime 4. Nintendo, I swear, Nintendo, you have the opportunity. You can do it. You can do that. Next up is a new Mario game. I expect a Mario game. That's it. It's Mario. So another Donkey Kong game that I want to talk about is the 2D Donkey Kong reveal. I put it in separate. I kind of cheated a little bit. Just a little bit. It does not disqualify it. Okay? The next up is the Pokemon game. I mean, it's most likely that Nintendo's going to talk about it. So obviously I'm going to put that there. Next up is the Lego Star Wars. I just threw it out there because the rest I got everything. It's just that little one space that I needed to throw away there. I don't think I'm proud of that. But anyways, next up is Metroid Prime 4. I know that's going to be at least likely that Nintendo is going to talk about it. That's why I put it in a specific order to kind of rearrange it. Because this is my first time making a bingo card. Will they ever talk about it? If Nintendo decides to just throw me out of the loop, then goddamn. Next up is the Mario Kart game, or some Mario Kart racing game, because I would really like to see Mario Kart 9, because for Mario Kart 8 we have like a crossover of characters. We have Link, Animal Crossing. Who else do we have? I know that there's more, but we have other Nintendo characters, and I feel like for a next Mario Kart, I feel like it should just be a Nintendo Kart. I could see Nintendo characters crossing over like Super Smash Bros, but in a racing game. I mean, it could happen. But anyways, next up is the Triangle Strategy. It's an RPG game that Square Enix revealed in the February Nintendo Direct. They're the same people that made Octopath Traveler. I didn't get to play that. I really would like to play that because it looks so goddamn beautiful. So if I can, I would play Octopath Traveler. But I know, and they should be able to talk about Triangle Strategy to, you know, talk about, you know, the new mechanics and things that they fixed or some updates. Next up is the 2D Metroid reveal. There's a developer who is confident that the game is finished and is ready to be put on the Switch. Next up is Bayonetta 3. I know. I mean, people are really hoping that Nintendo would talk about Bayonetta 3. Surprise me, Nintendo. I'm looking forward to Nintendo surprising me. But anyways, next up is a Zelda port. Even though we have Skyward Sword on it, I want to have Twilight Princess on there. If not, then I expect Wind Waker, because everyone's been wanting it, and I would like to want it. The next one, if they want to, is Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. Or if they do like a collection like what they did for Mario, I can see that happening too. I'm just hoping for another Zelda port other than Skyward Sword. Next up is No More Heroes 3. I don't know anything much about the game, but I know that, you know, Nintendo would talk about it a little bit more, because it should be released in August or September. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. Last update to talk about before it's released, so they could give us an actual release date. They announced Splatoon 3 early. They did that with Animal Crossing. They announced it early, but at least they're being consistent. If they announce Splatoon 3, I expect more information, because I'm not gonna lie to you, someone convinced me to buy or want me to buy Splatoon. I never bought a Wii U, or never had a Wii U to buy the first Splatoon. I never bought Splatoon 2 on the Switch because I wasn't that interested. But until a friend of mine told me all this stuff, and I actually played a demo, but it was actually pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, but it was just kind of weird. But I am actually interested in playing Splatoon 3 once it comes out, so I expect more info. Now lastly, this is obvious, but if for some reason Nintendo doesn't talk about it, I will scream! I want to be optimistic, but I need to be realistic. Breath of the Wild sequel. Nintendo, I put it on the bingo card. Hopefully that I could get a bingo that includes the Breath of the Wild sequel within that bingo. But yeah, that's all I have to talk about in the bingo card. I do hope that I get a bingo. Yeah. Maybe I should. Should I? I'm changing it to Mario Party. There's no way I'm putting Lego Star Wars on my list. I'm curious as to what kind of predictions you guys have, but let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be all for today. Love yourself. Don't procrastinate. Sayonara.